I am NORCAM Eddie. This is Latino Heat NORCAM Guerrero. And what are we playing today, Jason?
Today, well, I was nice enough for Christmas to gift my fellow coworkers this very legitimate, not shady at all, a video game.
It's a pretendo.
That plays boy and girl related.
I don't think it's gender specific.
No. Well, I'm trying to say shmame boy without.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to.
I mean, that's
compile that together, but a shmame boy.
A shmame boy. Okay, that you found off of.
Yes, this was a. Well, not to get no commercials here, but and donated.
Have fun editing that.
Gifted to all my coworkers for Christmas, and it's a big week for pro wrestling.
Being WrestleMania weekend, yes. Correct? Yes, we are in our late 30s.
We intended to play Nintendo 64, but I'm having some technical issues getting that going.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't. I lost all memory. It's the concussions. So instead, we're going to play on here. It's called
that was a
133 Point Pro Wrestling.
133 Point Pro Wrestling.
I think it's probably called just Pro Wrestling, but 133 Point.
I mean, there is an alternate universe Mortal Kombat on that thing, so which is essentially a Mortal Kombat trilogy. I think they just called it Mortal Kombat 5, but I'm here for it.
So, without further ado, let's dive into this mess of a legitimate system.
All right, let's go. Aladdin 3. Yeah, some of these are just wild. I do appreciate that they do have RoboCop on here. And I make it as far in that game as I did when I last played it, and I believe 1997. I have not evolved, ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm going to press start and allow you to...
Oh, you're going to allow me? All right, so we're doing one player?
I mean, I don't have another joystick, so...
All right, well, let's go. Player ready. Oh, so I don't even get to, pick my guy.
No. You are... P1, yes, P1. Champ 37R.
What does he have me in? Is he choking me? That's not. Wait, is this like a tag team bout? And why is my guy not doing?
Oh, it is a tag team bout. I didn't.
I mean, this guy looks like early years Bret Hart.
Cowboy Bret Hart.
A little bit.
I don't want to be a cowboy.
I'm like hitting every button on this. I'm not quite. Ooh, that was an impressive drop kick. Yeah, he's just...
to the outside.
Did I die? Wait.
Taking it to the crowd. This is a no-holds-barred street fight.
What is wrong with the crowd? I appreciate, the Batman television show,
Glam!
Kapow! Slap! Alright, now I'm not quite sure.
Ring out.
What god have I upset?
It's a rave.
What has happened? Winner is strong bad.
That's my new favorite phrase.
I can't believe I just lost to the strong bad.
Winner is strong bad. Game over.
Yeah, everything was going good until I clearly upset the gods and...
Young Bret Hart. Yeah, here we go. All right.
And the Ascensions.
I want to see if I can just walk around him.
So your strategy is to just
run out the clock.
Run out the clock. Just.
Oh wait, player 2. It looks like the Trash Man of over here. If you're familiar with Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I am not. No.
Oh, okay. Danny DeVito plays a wrestler named the Trash Man.
Which, in 1993, 1994, didn't we have? Yeah, we did have a trash guy wrestler.
Yeah, Duke the Dumpster. Yes.
Dumpster.
No, this was more lives in trash, eats garbage kind of trash man.
Why did
Oscar the Grouch style?
But again, why did that never occur to Vince McMahon? We had an evil.
That's even better.
We had an evil dentist / Future Kane. My goodness, we had glorified comic book characters.
What?
We had Giant Gonzalez. I still can't explain that one.
Just a big guy in a furry suit, man.
Obviously, we're recording this, and there's been a lot going on, very publicly with the shamed owner of the World Wrestling Entertainment, but you know,
Phone call.
you can answer that.
No, on my bat watch.
On your battle. The gods are angry with
What?
you.
Or my Power Ranger watch. No. Winner is strong.
Apparently, we are no match for the strong bads.
Strong pads.
I want to win so I know what our name is. That's the only reason I want to win at this point. I don't even want to win to like.
We strong goods? Don't try.
I mean, it is Nintendo logic, I suppose. All right.
I don't know if this is Nintendo. This feels like flea market purchase of the week.
Yeah, they did have those like really random systems you could find.
Like this is, you've heard of Action 52?
I have not heard of Action.
Action 52 is a non-licensed Nintendo cartridge that contained 52 games that cost roughly like $200. Where you're like, oh wow, think in terms of like 1990 what? Two?
Yeah,
three?
We'll go with 92, 93.
$300, like a game then?
Yeah.
What, $40, $50? So $300, not terrible in terms of quantity versus quantity.
I actually, it was funny you say that. My friend had sent me something from Instagram. It was an old KB Toys. I'm out again. Oh,
Strong pads.
yeah, the strong bads.
Going on Roman Reigns like streak here.
No, I'd gotten a Instagram and it was just an ad from KB Toys, and back in the day it was like the old SNES, NES systems, or the NES, if you will. It's like $199.99. I'm like, all things considered, that's relatively affordable. Considering now, how much is it, like a PlayStation 5, 6 go for?
5.
I think I was telling our esteemed leader the other day that I got to a point where when I was in high school where I'd look at the PS2 and I'm like, for that price I could buy a guitar. It's the same thing. Like it was like $3.99 or $4.99, whatever. I couldn't. I'm not knocking on anybody. This is a video game related show, but like I couldn't justify, especially with children now, unless like it was solely theirs. But I couldn't just, even with them. How do you justify $400, $500 for a system?
I'm not throwing a single punch, am I?
I've literally been trying this entire time to throw.
I'm just trying to avoid getting hit, and I'm like, I can't throw a single punch.
And well,
1, 2, 3.
Oh man, there was actually
I kicked out.
there was actually a pin. Now, can you actually make a tag?
Great. Get him, trash man. Anyways, to finish up, Action 52 is garbage because it's like one semi-complete game called Cheetah Man, and then Cheetah Man. And this is Cheetah Man 2 that was discovered on a cart years later and sold with like a duct tape label.
I love how these things are always found in like a ditch
Oh, yeah.
or a warehouse in some foreign country.
Anyways, the rest of the games are like variations on like Asteroid of like object shooting,
Right.
flying through space, and it's like just that development, like somebody in their basement being like, I can make video games.
I think we need to, work on a docu-series in search of Cheetah Man.
Cheetah Man 3.
Yeah, because that's a trilogy right there. There's no way the Cheetah Man trilogy does not exist.
Yeah, we need the final conclusion.
We need the conclusion of the Cheetah Man saga.
And now, since this one is not our favorite, I figured we could play Warzone because, it has to be what we think it is as pro wrestling fans. A game of, from the...
Is it on here?
There's a game on here called Warzone, yes.
I have, yeah, okay. Well, let's see.
Because it has to be.
Let's see if this is wrestling related. This is... Playing a little bit of Russian roulette with this thing right now. Man, that would be wild.
If that was just a full
if that's
blown.
what it was just like an 8-bit version of Warzone.
Where was it?
I mean, I saw a game titled Wars.
If you find it, let me...
Maybe if you go backwards.
Scan it quickly. There it is. Nope.
Warrior.
Which has to be
I mean, that'd be...
Mr. Hellwig.
Yeah, that'd be pretty badass if he had his own. How did he not have his own video game?
He had everything else. He had a gym. There it is. 298.
298 Warzone.
Appropriately, 98.
All right, let's go. No.
Oh, yes.
It's not what we anticipated, but we're here.
We can pretend.
We're here.
That's Steve Austin.
We'll see this through.
Attack. Player attack.
This is not at all what I was thinking it would be. I was thinking like maybe it's like a playoff of like Contra.
What do I do?
Why are these? Yeah, what is the object here?
I don't know. Are my buttons even
Oh,
working?
my other favorite game on this thing was Paperboy, which, again,
Oh, yeah.
I have not evolved since 1991. I've made it literally as far as I did when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I have not.
I always throw the window or throw the paper through the
Yeah, my
windows.
skills have not improved whatsoever.
Running over lawnmowers and dogs.
Yeah, it's just. Did you ever play the second one?
Just maybe, probably, but
For the SNES,
I doubt it was any good. I think I made it to the mall in the first one, and I was like, oh my god! And then you get all that like,
You get all the momentum,
and then you just die.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then you tell the tale to other people, like, oh no, there's a ball.
I had told someone I used to work with about how there was a second one, and they were like just completely dumbfounded. It's like, they made a second one of those? I'm like, I believe it, man. Like, I think it came originally from an arcade. Okay, how do I exit this?
I don't know. All I can do is fly left and right, and I'm waiting for something to be thrown. Some dude gets out occasionally.
Oh, so this is just it's almost like the Jaws game. We're just gonna kind of float around in the ocean and just see what happens.
Pick up some shells.
That was another one I did not understand. I credit that game for being the reason why I eventually did see the Jaws movies, because up until then I didn't know what it was.
You're like, I need to see a movie where these dudes just fly around.
I was just so captivated by the cover of the game that I'm just like, I want to see a movie where a shark just eats people. I can say much better than the game. Much better than, maybe not as good as the movie that it was made after, but you know, Jaws of Revenge, it's an all-time classic. Ask anybody, throw a rock in, you won't hit anyone. They'll tell you it was a garbage movie with a shark that roars.
Speaking of rocks, enjoy pro wrestling this weekend. I got no other. That's a terrible.
That was the
segue.
worst thing. Speaking of rock, now you mentioned that Dwayne the Rock Johnson is in a match, or
Is Dwayne the Rock Johnson in a shark movie?
I don't know why he hasn't lobbied.
Was that the Meg? Is that a whale movie?
No, that was a shark. He wasn't in that.
No, they throw everybody into those movies, so I'm trying to think, like, was he?
I mean, Black Adam.
Did he play like a scientist in the background? Or something
Well,
like
Black
that?
Adam was such a garbage fire of a movie, or dumpster fire of a movie, that I'm shocked he didn't wind up in like the sequel or one of the
Straight
Sharknado
to
movies.
DVD. Shark.
Is that even a thing anyway? Now it's just like straight to streaming. Now it's like you don't even have the luxury of walking into a Blockbuster and just being like, never heard of like at least 50% of these
I must have
movies.
missed this. When was this out? It's
Yeah. And then it's just like, it never came out. It never got a phone. It just materialized in a Blockbuster video in the far back right corner. And you're just like, oh, a movie with Sarah Silverman and Jeff Garlin? Where'd this come from? What was this about? Wasn't worth renting. Wasn't worth your time.
So, yeah, we've just made probably 10, 20 minutes worth of terrible television. So, do better than us, essentially. I'm challenging our audience to kick us out of these chairs.
I think
The bar is very low. My foot is on it right now. I can't see it.
I think you need to just start straight up bribing people. Like, we'll just start, like,
Mow their lawn.
ordering food and, yeah, just showing them doing their chores. So them
Not money, but...
scaring their spouses and just showing them their kitchens with, like, the dishwashing gloves on and just doing their dishes.
It's
and,
an
like,
interesting choice of
following their
things you'll often
their
do.
domestic animals
I'm
around.
saying like a car wash, and you're like, "We'll show up in your home and scare
I'll
your
just
kids."
walk into your home straight up. Like, I'll just walk right into there. You got some laundry to be done. I'll,
Better. Not the "I'm gonna terrify your family" angle.
What's terrifying about
You
me?
like? I'll show up in your kitchen with a mask on.
I never mentioned that. What's terrifying about the prospect of me just walking into your kitchen, sitting down?
I'd be
and
kind of
being
scared if you showed up at my house just randomly unannounced, like, "Hey, you want to do a TV show?"
I think that's the real challenge. Is I would like some feedback as to who would be freaked out if randomly they came down the stairs after making their bed, and there I am just sitting in their kitchen with like a cup of tea or something, being like, "What do you want? What's it gonna take to get to the NORCAM film building?" Actually, I know what I look like, and yeah, on second thought, that's moderately terrifying to just walk down and just see me like, "Hey, you want to be on NORCAM? How did you get in here?" Came through the window.
Oh, man, you're just like,
Just
"Viva la raza."
yeah, just right through the. That was on that note.
Yeah, let's get out of
NORCAM Latino Heat. I am NORCAM Eddie. I would like some suggestions for better games.
Yes.
I think
we can't play the Schmame Boy
the
anymore.
Schmame Boy, it let us down. I'm the Bad Bros.
Merry Christmas, by the way. You're welcome. And
What?
I gave you the Christmas.
Oh yeah. Well, you're still harping on that. If you like.
I like to.
All right.
Brag,
I
brag. It's all
appreciated the gift, man. Jeez.
All right.
Well, we will, hopefully, maybe not really. If we see you again, I'm coming to your house. And I'm going to waltz right in there, do some dishes, rearrange, take the expired items out of your fridge and your cabinets, and implore you to come to NORCAM and film some content with us.
You ended strong. I'll give you that. All right. Thank you, folks, for watching. We'll see you next time.